How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having an amazing day. Today we're going to take a look at how I was able to get over 32,000 capital peak points from this last raid weekend by only attacking Barbarian camps. And also, you may not see, there is a little Mau here trying to attack me. Got the cat house in the back now. So you may occasionally see the little monster named Boots running around. Eventually, if you ever stay still, we'll try and get a picture of him for you guys. But let's jump into the first attack. The first Barbarian camp. And see how I was able to take it out. There's Boots, now you can see him. So we're always going to be using the 2 air attacks when when attacking the Barbarian camp. We always want to clear out a lot of the trash buildings while sending in the balloons to try and take out at least 2 out of the 3 splash targeting defenses. Ideally, you want to take out at least 2, preferably 3. Of either out of the 5 being the 2 rocket artilleries and the 3 air bombs. Then hopefully you can set up good pathing so that your final hit can be more successful and you can actually clear the base and hopefully get some bonus points. So here we're trying to get down these 2 outside air bombs. And also I should note that I believe this is a fully maxed out Barbarian camp. So, it gets a lot more closer than usual, but we are facing pretty much the strongest base you can fight. So, the layout isn't the greatest, but we are still able to get a good chunk of the base taken out on the first attack. So now the name of the game is going to be to try and take out the rocket artilleries as quickly as possible. Going to clear some trash buildings out in front so we can get the deployment zone even closer to the remaining defenses. Then we're going to try and drop 1 pack of balloons per defense. Ideally, they lock onto an air targeting defense, but if they go to ground, that's fine as well. We do it that way so that the balloons do not clump up together and take a massive rocket artillery hit or a massive air bombs hit. So as we can see here, we've only got 1 spear thrower remaining that can actually take out our balloons. Only a handful of skeletons left from those graveyards and a couple of minions. We were able to 2-shot this base and we even got 8,515 points on this cleanup attack, plus an extra 108. Very, very crazy and very, very close attack. So let's jump into the next one. Gonna be another 2-shot. This one not quite as upgraded and arguably a worse layout since they have not even moved most of the stuff on the left-hand side. But they did, however, move some of the air bombs on the right-hand side, I think. I'm not too sure. Typically on this layout I see usually there are 2 air bombs on the right-hand side, but anyways, getting back to the strategy, in case this is the first time you're seeing it, you want to drop the graveyard spells over the air bombs and the rocket artilleries. Ideally, you want to drop the graveyard spells after all of your ground troops have been deployed, or you want to make sure that you save your ground troops for the end of the attack. Doing that will prevent any ground skeletons from spawning from when your ground troops die. And then you can save all of try to hopefully get all of the skeletons to pop out of those graveyards to be air skeletons to distract for the balloons. Now we did a really good job on this first attack. We were able to take out 1 of the rocket artilleries and 2 of the air bombs. So we only have the 1 air bombs and the 1 centralized rocket artillery left, and just a handful of air defenses, rapid rockets, and spear throwers. So we're going to be sending in balloons to each defense, sort of spread them around. I feel like this is the best strategy to not get the balloons to clump up. They'll eventually clump up together in the core of the base, but it takes them a while. As we can see, this air bomb's doing some work, taking out the balloons, but you know, we had balloons coming from the left, the right, top, bottom, all sides, so the air bombs was helpless. We were able to take it out, which is very nice. A very good 2-shot. Even got a bonus of 435. Last one, we're going to be taking a look at yet another Barbarian Camp 2-shot. This one, sort of everything is on the right-hand side of the base, sort of kind of trying to create a little pocket area. However, we've got 2 low-level air bombs on the right-hand side, and then 1 exposed air bombs. So we do have the maxed out rocket artillery up top, which is a little scary, but once we destroy some of the trash buildings, it opens up the deployment so that we can get rather close. When we deploy balloons on the top side of the base, they'll eventually get close to that rocket artillery. Now we're just waiting for that one barbarian to die out, so then we place the graveyards, 2 over the 2 rocket artilleries, 1 over the furthest air bombs that we likely won't be able to get to for a little while. And then while using the rocket balloons, you want to sort of pick one side of the base to attack from. I know I say you want to sort of deploy your balloons like 1 per defense, but you also want to sort of deploy them on the same side of the base, if that makes sense. If you try and attack all sides of the base all at once, a lot of times it's too isolating for your balloons, and they'll go down really, really fast. They might take out 1 defense, but they likely won't likely be able to travel to a 2nd defense. And that's really what makes the rocket balloons so powerful, is that they can speed towards their first target, take it out super fast, and then they can actually take out usually another defense, sometimes even 3 defenses just on their own, as long as there are other like graveyard skeletons that are distracting or other balloons that are distracting. In theory, you'd send in your first pack of balloons, have them tank some defenses. While those defenses are distracted, you send in another pack. As the further defenses lock onto those balloons, distract, send in another pack. So you're trying to get the balloons to have as much health as possible as they are traveling to the next defenses, while also not clumping them all up together to get slammed by an air bombs or rocket artillery hits. So that's where, typically on the first attack, I will set up the base, clean up the pathing so they can get the deployment zone closer. I'll deploy either on one side of the base or 2 sides of the base. And then on the final attack, I will look at attacking a lot of the base at the same time if there are exposed air defenses or other air targeting defenses. So hopefully this video is helpful. Hopefully it shows you how you can very easily 2-shot some barbarian camps, and even 2-shot a maxed out barbarian camp if you have the maxed out troops. A little bit trickier, a little bit close, you have to have a good plan for it, but it is doable. There are a couple more videos on the screen if you want to keep on watching. And if you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Helps me out a bunch. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, so I'll be doing my first sort of Q&A video, answering all sorts of questions. Could be about the game, life, past, present, or future. I'll try and answer as many of those questions as possible. But thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care.